Hi everyone, let's go through some of the components of the Snowflake classical console UI, and then I will explain you what new changes came in Snowsight. Snowsight is a new UI console which has been introduced recently by Snowflake. It has given some of the features such as full account search, SQL automate, chart visualization, usage dashboard, and more. So we'll come back to it, but let's first understand what exactly is classical console. So we'll start with the account. So what is an account? Account is an identifier which identifies a Snowflake account within your organization and as well as throughout the global network of Snowflake supported cloud platforms and cloud regions. So now Snowflake supports two different formats for identifying a Snowflake account. So you can identify an account by its name within your organization or Snowflake assigned locator in the cloud region where the account is located. So what I mean is there are two different ways. One is like preferred and one is like classical if since we are in a classical console. So if you see here, the first part XE28051, this is the account locator. US East 2 is the cloud region. AWS is the cloud provider, and then we have the snowflakecomputing.com. Understand that things are maintained under an account in Snowflake. So you have some objects at an account level, and then under account you have databases and some objects you have under databases, and in database you have like schemas, and under schemas you have tables and views. So this is little bit on the account side. So now let's go further. You have databases. They are very similar to the classical databases. Like you have different databases. Snowflake sample data is a database which is provided when you create a trial account. And when you click on it, you see various tables it has. Next tab shows you the views, then the schemas, then the stages, file formats, sequences, pipes. So we will go through it when we go into the detail, but for now just understand that databases is very similar what we have in existing all other different relational databases. Shares is a one of the concept which has been introduced in Snowflake, and this is pretty powerful where you can really create the databases and share it with different accounts without any issues. Just some of the accesses are required. Next one is the data marketplace. Data marketplace is the capability, you can say here, where various organizations can contribute their data to be used for free. So it is like it's a marketplace. You can advertise, hey, this is my data. For example, the Weather Channel or AccuWeather organization can give you some of the data, and that can be leveraged if you're generating some of the reports. But some of the data is free, but if you need more, they might ask you for the money. So it's like selling yourself there. Next one is the warehouses. Warehouses is the compute power of Snowflake. This is not the traditional warehouses. This is totally different from traditional warehouses in the existing relational databases systems. So consider that the compute power comes from it, and we will go into more details here. Like there are multiple ways to create it. We can create directly from the UI, and we can create it from the SQL also. So these are some of the attributes of a warehouse, like what is a warehouse name, whether it is a big or a small, how many like clusters it has, and other details which we'll go through it when we'll really create the warehouses. Worksheets is the important area where you actually write the queries. In order to write the queries in worksheet, you need to do few things. Since you are account, so before that, let me explain you. There are few different roles which are provided from the Snowflake side. So one is account admin. Account admin is the top role. Then you have like org admin. This is the public role. The security admin, and then user admin, sysadmin, and then user admin. There are multiple roles. So when you change the role, for example, if I change the role, the notification tab will go away because this is maintained at the high level. So let me show you. So sysadmin, if you do it, So the notification and some other tabs are gone. And then if I come back to account admin, this is the topmost row. So I got the notification tab back here. So now we are in a worksheet. Worksheet is a place where we write queries. Everybody knows it. Then you can select your role. Role is already selected. Then this is the which particular warehouse, and then you set up your context, which is like database. You can select, hey, I want to go to this one, and then the schema, and then you can directly write the queries. Select a star from customer limit 100 rows. So I just want 100 rows, for example, and then you just run it. So this is how you get the data in the worksheet. And other stuff also, you write the queries, test it, and this is how it looks. So and you can save your worksheet like here, and then you create a new worksheet here. So this is history. You can see what are the queries you executed. Account I have covered earlier. Partner Connect, like third-party tools which Snowflake has provided you. For example, Informatica, you can connect it to Snowflake, and then directly contribute your data. I mean, if you are using Oracle, then this is the help. If you need any help, like visit the Snowflake documentation. Then the notifications, if you have set it up at an account level. So this is pretty much, as I told you earlier, they have actually added some more functionalities to the console. So the classical console will eventually go away. That's the plan. But since they introduced it, and so let's understand the Snow site, what exact features they have introduced. Number one is the versioning. When you create a worksheet, it just gives it a version what time it created, instead of like untitled. And you select a database here, Snowflake sample data, then you select the schema, and then you click outside, and here you select the compute where it is just setting the context is same, but the feature which they introduced is like auto complete, like auto suggestion. When you write select, it shows you select. Earlier in the classic one, it was not shown. Customer limit 100, and I just run it. So a few features they have introduced here. One is the query details is coming in this way here. So query duration, then for each column they are showing. So for example, this is the second column here. They're showing what is the minimum and maximum value, and you can like click on it and see more details on it, like what is the sum, what is the average. So this type of like analytics details, some of the details will be shown here. Another thing is like in the worksheet itself, you can like generate some charts. So this is the chart, and here this is the you can select what you want to put on x-axis, what you want to put on y-axis, and how you want to show if you want to fill the area. So this is the chart thing. So some of the capabilities, I mean, they have improved the worksheets, how it will be used. Let's go to the next one. So the next important feature is the dashboard. So here, like, you can create the dashboards. I have created some 2 sample dashboards. So for example, if you want to go here, you want to create, say, third dashboard, you say create dashboard, and you can add a tile is nothing but the query output you can add, right? So we have already selected the database and the schema. If I say select a star from customer limit 1000, say, for example, and I just run this query, and I say chart. So this particular thing, by selecting this, by clicking on the chart, is already got added to my dashboard. So I return to the third dashboard. This is how my dashboard look. But if you want multiple options, I have given view chart. This is the chart I can see. Then go back, and if you want to edit the query, you can directly go and edit. Say instead of 1000 rows, you want to pull, say, 500 rows, and generate it and refresh it. And the chart looks little different. And then you have duplicate title. If you want to add one more, you can duplicate it, and you can just go title unplaced, means it will go away from here, and then last one is the delete. delete a title. So that's how what it is. We can duplicate the dashboards also if you want to. That's what copy of the third dashboard. So I want to show you how the tiles are named, but like when you are actually writing a query at that time, you can actually change the name here, which particular name you want to give to the tile, and then it will be saved. And then later, say for example, I'll show you, so tile 10, say tile tile 2, no sorry, 2 4. So that's how, and then you say select start from customer limit 100. Just run it. Then you go to the dashboard. Tile 4 is here. You unplace the tile and then you add the tile. So tile 4 is here. Yes. So this tile 4 you can add or remove. That way you can do it. Let's go back. Next one is the databases. You can see all the databases here. This is the shares, private shares, which I explained you. Marketplace, I have already explained how it works. Then the activities like query history, which particular query you ran, how much time it took, what is the status, copy history, copies over time, no copies as of now. Admin, this is main of a admin, like how much credits are used, which particular warehouses is used. Then what are the resource monitors? Resource monitors are basically used to put the check, like in your account, okay, hey, if the resources are actually going too much, where you want to like notify that your account will be billed or more credits are getting used. What are different users and roles? Then the security, billing, contacts, accounts. So if you see his account, this is the account name and this is the locator. Addition is business critical cloud, and this is the region. And as I explained, partner connect, help and support. So this is so, and then from here you can directly switch back to the classic console. So I hope you got it. Like just go try to understand the Snowflake UI and get familiarized with yourself, and I will see you soon with some more features of Snowflake.